Ooh, awooga.
Hi. Um, so I kind of wanted to talk to you about Steven Crowder, but obviously it seems like you've already talked about it extensively with your orbiters.
Wow.
Um,
Did you have a new, fresh take, or was this just retreading the same 50 million things that have already been said?
yeah, it probably would be retreading the same 50 million things. So instead, um, recently on stream when you were talking about Steven Crowder, I recall there was a moment where you started making fun of Hasan, saying, basically something to the effect of, "Oh, Hassan will just say mindlessly that Steven Crowder's guilty just because he's a conservative."
Mm-hmm.
So that just got me kind of wondering, like, why are you so hateful to Hassan?
Because I hate him.
No, but why do you hate him though? Like,
Because
broadly
I feel like the
speaking.
brand of politics that he engages in is just 100% partisan hackery. I don't feel like he has very many original thoughts or anything of value that he contributes to the political world. I typically think you would go there just to see, like, what do progressives think about a given issue right now, and it wouldn't be for any type of original thoughts or factual reporting or anything of value outside of, like, pop politics, basically.
Well, let's be clear here. Is that actually the reason why you hate him, or is it because like he used to be friendly with you and then he burned the bridge with you?
Well, let's see. There's two different ways I can answer that question. I could say, yes, that is the reason, but if I was lying about it, I would never say that. Or I would say, no, that's not the reason because I don't feel that way, in which case I'm giving you the same answer either way, right? So
Well,
I don't know what
well,
the
to
point of
be
that question is. So I guess my counter would be there are certain people that I don't like Vosh, who I would still give more credits for political understanding to than Hassan. And I think we've probably burned similar bridges. If anything, Vosh has been worse to me. But I think I am generally fair in terms of my treatment of Hassan. If he says dumb shit, I say he says dumb shit. And if people make up shit about him, or if he doesn't say dumb shit, I'll say, oh, this is probably a fair take. I think I've
Hold on, you're definitely way too uncharitable to Hassan in general. Like he literally can't do almost anything right in your eyes.
Well, because he doesn't really do much, but there's not much that we really cover. But yeah, no, he's generally going to just give me a progressive take. Like here's Hassan saying something that's like the standard progressive take. So if I agree with the standard progressive take on something, I'll probably agree with him, and if I don't, then I probably disagree with him. But he doesn't really offer anything beyond that.
Um, is it inconceivable to you that maybe he just has a normal, common progressive opinion because he's just a Norman, common, sensible progressive? Like, does it really have to be like some evil, sinister, like he's just copying and pasting whatever Twitter says because it'll make him the most money? Like, don't you think that
Is
maybe
that
he's
really
just
is that those are the only two options? Really, is that what we're saying? Or could it be that he
well,
has like a very safe opinion that also makes him a fuck ton of money, and it roughly aligns with his political views?
okay, but then the way you frame it is like, oh yeah, he's just copy pasting whatever from Twitter because like you're making it sound extremely sinister, like he's some horrible
Not
person.
hold on. I'm not trying to make it sound sinister. I'm trying to make it sound lazy. I think his politics are lazy. I don't think it's sinister. I don't think like behind the scene he's probably a bit more edgy behind the scenes, but I doubt he's like behind the scenes like, oh, I hate black people and I'm super fucking conservative. I don't think it's that. I'm sure that like progressive beliefs probably roughly align with what he believes.
Like to be fair, he's not that lazy. Like he did recently do that what is it?
Wait, before you name what he did, here's what I think he does, and then maybe what you're about to say will contradict that. I think the only things I think Hassan will do are whatever increases his financial gain or his clout gain, and he will never step outside that box. Now you tell me what he just did, and we'll see if it contradicts either of those two predictions.
He bought out an entire dog shelter, but also like
Hold
that's
on,
what
wait,
I
wait, wait,
that,
wait, wait, wait. So by bought out an entire dog shelter, I think what you mean to say is he donated $5,000 in a bougie dog shelter for people to adopt dogs, right?
yeah, that's still a good thing, but you don't even want to give him credit for that?
No, I won't really give people credit for that. It was a bougie dog shelter. The people there probably don't need help with the adoption fees, and it was something obviously that he did for a clout gain. Who the fuck cares about adopted dogs when we have homeless people in the United States?
Okay, like you
Not to
once
say that
called
like
him.
you can't only. I'm not saying that you can't do any activism that doesn't involve solving the worst things in the world, but like clearly like donating for cute puppies in a bougie shelter where there's like celebrities adopting dogs, like is probably like this is a clout up, right? It's not really like real activism or anything. Like if anything, you could have at least pointed to the money that he donated to Turkey or whatever was at least a little bit better. But
Yeah, he did that too, exactly. But like he'll do like pretty decent things, but he'll either write it off and saying, "Oh, that's lazy," or "Oh, he just did it for clout," or "Oh, he's just bad faith." And like one time you even called him I think you even once called him borderline evil because he criticized you after you insulted that rape victim on Twitter. And like
I feel
that's
like
just
you're
wild
missing
to me
probably a
because you'll
lot. I feel like you're missing probably a lot of that story. That'd be my
um
guess. I criticized him. I called him evil because he attacked me for making fun of a rape victim.
Yeah.
I feel like there's probably something else happened there, but I don't remember off the top of my head. But I feel like
Yeah,
probably something else happened.
Yeah, you insulted a rape victim on Twitter. You called her like socially R-worded like 50 billion times and clingy and desperate. And then he responded by clapping at you and insulting you or whatever. And then you said, "Oh, I can't believe Hasan would do that. He knows he shouldn't do that. That's borderline evil." And I'm like, dude, I think that's kind of fair that like he clown on you a little bit.
I'm pretty sure we're missing some stuff of the story here, but that's fine. Go ahead.
No, that it's more. That's the gist of it. I don't think I'm misrepresenting anything.
Yeah, but the gist of Lauren Southern was that she was sinking boats in the Mediterranean, and the gist of I mean, like you had a lot of
no. Okay,
how many black people do you think Kyle Rittenhouse killed? I'm just curious.
He killed like 15. Anyway, the point I was joking about Lawrence. I was exaggerating.
Sure. Here's the thing: if you think there's something that Hasan has done well that I don't give him credit for, if you think I've been unfair in my treatment towards him in some place, then feel free to point it out. Like, I think it was okay that he actually donated a sizable amount of money to I think it was the Amazon worker strike. That's probably okay. But he could do so much more with his platform. My complaint has been, and will probably always continue to be, that while you've got people like Fuentes or Lauren Southern, or more grandly now, the Daily Wire, that are like working on these huge documentary pieces and all this stuff, they're like doing so much work to further their political causes, Hasan has effectively done nothing. If Hasan were to die tomorrow, it would have absolutely no impact on the state of politics in the United States, because he almost has no impact on the state of politics in the United States.
That's absolutely not true. I think by virtue of him being such a massive left-leaning political streamer, like, do you know how many people he's probably like indirectly by virtue of him being a big blue pill political streamer? Do you know how many people he's probably blue pilled?
Probably almost nobody would be my guess.
That is so cap. He is literally like the biggest left-leaning streamer on Twitch.
Yeah,
like,
and he probably gets a lot of people that
huge difference.
Yeah, but he like intentionally doesn't even engage with people that have political disagreements with him. He's just kind of like a collection point for a lot of people that have progressive ideas. But he does no political activism. He doesn't donate. Or I'm sorry, he doesn't like contribute his time or his actual clout towards like boosting anything in the Progressive Party, right? Like if Hasan Piker disappears tomorrow off the internet, what did progressive politics lose? They lose Hasan Piker's stream. If the Daily Wire would have disappeared tomorrow, what do they lose? They lose all the documentaries that they're working on. They lose all the support they give to political politicians. They lose like all of the work they do and try to like further their particular political causes, and all the different fucking Matt Walsh traveling to different states to talk in front of city councils or whatever, like all that shit. They lose a ton of stuff, right? Or if you were to compare it to, like a lot of these political figures that go out and they actually do stuff in the world, for Hasan, you would just lose his stream.
If you lose Hasan tomorrow, right? We lose a person who makes politics popular to engage with for young people. Like, absolutely, him being popular and him being super palatable and family friendly and polite and non-controversial, like that absolutely is a hugely valuable thing. Like, do you know how many young people wouldn't engage with politics if he wasn't there to make it like more engaging for them? Like, dude, like, come on. This is what I mean when I say like you're so uncharitable to him, because like, let's be honest, you're really just upset that he betrayed you or whatever. And like, I just want to ask, like, is it out of the question for you to just be sensible and like apologize to him so that the two of you can stop fighting each other?
Okay, you're 10 out of 10, okay? It has to be a troll, okay? This is like the most soy shit I've ever heard in my entire life, okay?
I'm not trolling.
You have to be.
No, I'm not.
Come on, not even a little bit?
No, okay, here's the thing. I don't think any of your orbiters prior to me have ever asked you, like, have you considered apologizing to Hasan? So, like, what's wrong with me asking you that?
What would I apologize to Hasan for?
Because, like, you're just generally a jerk to him. You make, like, 50 billion videos about him, constantly milking him.
50 billion, I'm constantly milking him. Bro, I don't talk about Hasan that much on my stream.
Okay, maybe not anymore, but there was a time for, like, 2 years where it was just Hasan did this, Hasan did that, and, like, the thumbnail is just, like, just plastering his face all over everything.
For a while, I remember one time what's going on, but you said it yourself. He's, like, one of the largest political figures. Look how many videos Hasan makes on fucking Ben Shapiro. Like, Jesus. Yeah, of course. I mean, wait. Hold on. Did somebody just kick him? Wait, why? RTBA, why? You guys are like unhinged. He had his chance last time. I meant to ban him then. What? I don't understand why you would. Okay, where's Kelly? Kelly, please come back. Kelly, I want to talk about trans issues again. Where are you? You don't think Hasan sways a lot of young Twitch viewers to the left just by virtue of being friendly with their favorite streamer? I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know how much he is actually swaying people versus he's just kind of like part of the whole like progressive zeitgeist. Like, do
Gotta just leave. Oh, Ben, now.
Oh, let's catch up on donos, I guess. Abba.
Your mods just ban people mid conversation.
Yeah, I don't know. They're getting a little too uppity. I'm not sure why. I don't
Also,
know why.
it's peripheral precocious puberty, not all
somebody
preco-
got to get fired, bro. These guys are crazy. Your
Well.
mods need to. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Even if I didn't like that guy, that's actually wild. If you're in the middle of a conversation to use somebody,
Jelly Gene argues about
your
side
mod's just
effects
like,
like
no,
an
fuck that guy. I don't want to hear him no more. Like,
That's
bro,
pretty wild.
You run this fucking channel? That's crazy.
True. True.
I didn't agree with the dude, but actually, it was a little bit refreshing. And you are obsessed with Hasan, so I think you had a valid point.
Absolutely true. You know what they say. Hasan is to destiny as fresh and fit is to Abba and Preach. So.
You know what? That was actually pretty decent.
Yeah. What's up? How you doing? Where are you at right now? Are you allowed to say?
No. I was just watching because I was intrigued, and I was like, I thought when you said one of your mods kicked him, I thought you were joking, and when I realized you were serious, I was like, is this normal for you?
No, I don't know why. They've been getting crazy lately. Okay, RTBA is out of control. He's like the cocaine bear from that movie. Is
RTBA a mod? I thought that was like an acronym for like get the fuck out or something.
No, RTBA stands for Right to Bear Arms, and he is indeed a moderator.
Okay. Yeah. Hopefully you bring the guy back on. I'd be curious to hear that goes. Because have you ever thought about apologizing to Hasan for everything you've done?
Fuck no.
Okay, actually, you know what? Let me ask you this question then.
Oh.
On behalf of the soy guy who's just here, let me put on my soy hat.
Yeah.
What have you done in regards to this whole Hasan dynamic that you felt on your end was wrong?
I mean, there have been times where I like lashed out on pretty hardcore after I feel like he was lashed out on me, but not too often. Like there was that time I talked about the fucking brothel that he went to that like I was fucking sex trafficking. But I mean that was true. But like I was probably I doubt that he was like sex trafficking, but I think this was after he had accused me of some weird shit. Of like my community being full of Nazis again or some dumb shit. So usually the worst things I do are the most regretful things I do, which, hey, listen, I'm a human. It's usually when people tell a whole bunch of fucking lies about me and slander me constantly. Sometimes I'll just like clap back with something, but then everybody's like, oh, but that's not true. And then my audience gets mad. I'm like, yeah, okay, I guess I probably shouldn't do that. But it's kind of hard sometimes when everybody else just has like carte blanche to fucking make fun of you and like make shit up about you and just lie about you constantly. Yeah.
Do you guys ever see that bridge being rebuilt? Do you in your eyes?
If I 10x my audience, he would rebuild it. Or if his brand of politics starts to become less popular and mine becomes more popular, he might rebuild it. But no, he's a clout demon, unironically. And I'm not even really hating. That sounds so negative, and it sounds like I'm coping when I say I don't hate it. Like I really do hate it. But like I mean, obviously it's worked really well for him. He's networked out the ass. He's done a really good job like building his stream and his brand and everything. But yeah, he is like a networking monster.
All right. Anything else?
All right, bye.
Remember to hit that like and subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell so that my videos show up right in your feed.